Oh boy. And here we are. Hello, hello. Hi, how is it going? Oh, wait. This is just a little bit too high. Let me put it down a little bit. There we go. Nice. Good. Nice. Then today, let's see what we are going to do. Well, basically, how was your day? Yeah, my day was pretty good. Thanks for asking. It's a little bit cold. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm kind of cold. I'm feeling cold here. But still, other than that, I'm pretty good. Yeah, so before we start on it, don't forget to like the live, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and well, this is a model that we made for our store, and this is going to be one of our assets. So if you're interested in some more assets for your games, animations and stuff like that, there are links down the description for our stores. And also, if you would like to join our Discord server, link is also down in the description. So today, I don't think I'm going to do a lot of things. I will kind of just do the normal thing that we've seen so far, that is working with the torso and maybe the head as well, the neck, but we're gonna see. So to start on it, first of all, as we can see, this is all deformer bones. But we are not going to work on the former bones. We are not so crazy, because we're gonna change the hierarchy of stuff and things like that, and that's not a good thing to do in the beautifully built hierarchy that we have for the deformed bones. So we're gonna create a second layer of bones. There are these ORGs. So there we go. Clicked on it. We got it. Now I don't need it anymore. I just need to check these ORG ones. I'm going to create a new collection here. Call it TMP for temporary. There we go. And then I can go back here. If I try to move it, nothing happens. But if I click this button, magically now something happens. Nice. Okay, so with this, now I'm able to grab these bones that compose the chest, well, not the chest, the torso area, and send them to this TMP collection. I'm going to solo it and set it as the active one, and now we should be able to get started. So there we go. I'm gonna get these three, create a tweak chain. Wait. Okay, tweak chain created. And from this tweak chain, I'm going to create a FK from that tweak chain. There we go. We don't need these ORGs anymore, so I'm gonna send them back to the ORG collection. And I'm going to select these FK spines and scale them by 2, so they get back to the same size. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. So now let's see. I'm gonna get these bones and I need to create intermediate bones for them. And I have this button here to create them. So that clicked, but it went to the MCH one. That's fine. I'm gonna select this one, create intermediate bone. That one, create intermediate bone. And let me select all of them, put them there. And Okay, now we should be all good. Let me see, how is it? MCH, this one is working. This here, okay, that's good. This one, how's it? Okay. That's good. And the last one here, MCH, moving perfectly. Okay. Another thing that I would like to have here is the torso control. So let's Shift S, put the 3D cursor back there. Add a non-deformed bone. This one is going to be roughly where the center of gravity is. And I would say it's kind of like here. Make it a little bit bigger. And let's call it control torso. Like that. Okay. Now we can have the MCH. And this one right here. Parented to this control torso. There we go. Parent, keep offset. And see, if I move this, nice. Only that one is moving. Only that one is moving. Everything is moving. So that's all good. Okay. Again, why did I do all of this? Just so I can have another bone. Let me get this one. Shift D. Scale it up. Make it parented to this one. This here is going to be our control chest master, like this. And well, that's kinda it. Now I just need this one, and also let me control F here, MCH. Those are the ones that I want. Okay. Gonna get this one. Then after this one. And add a copy rotation to that bone there. But this one I want it to be local and local here. Can be replaced. Now I'm gonna have this one and this one. Control C. Copy bone constraints. Okay, so if you don't have this Control C thing, it's basically a an extension in Blender that you can find in Edit Preferences. I don't know if you're seeing this though. So, and you're gonna get to get extensions, and you need to search for Copy Attributes menu, and you're gonna be able to see it. Okay, so with this, if I rotate it, we see that everything is being rotated. So we already have a good kinda torso going on there. Do you know what's next? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know what's going to be next. It's like I'm working on some rigs, but those are not doing YouTube lives. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see. But still, if I'm not making the lives here, I will most likely be working on a rigging course. Like, I'm trying to make something that is going to teach people from the complete zero to these, to be able to do these kind of things that I do, and maybe even be able to create their own theology rigger, let's say. Okay, so now that we have all of these MCHs, I'm going to use them later. But for now, that will be it. So I'm gonna send them there. Alt H to bring these back. So let's see what I'm going to need here. Let me just get this one so I can add a pivot controller. This control, I can send it to the temporary there. And we are good. Okay. Most likely I'm gonna need something here on this pelvis as well, but for now I'm just gonna change the name to control pelvis. And this one, let me get here to the rigging there, and chest create. Let me just bring this one up there. Okay, and got it. Of course, would be awesome. I would definitely pay for one. There aren't many good ones on rigging for games to... Yep. That's the main thing. Normally, what I see is a lot of content of like about rigging, but almost none are like for games. And not only that, I also see a lot of rigging courses for, well, teaching you how to rig humans, humanoid things, and maybe some robots and stuff like that. But no creatures, like dinosaurs, dragons, well, fantasy stuff. So yeah, trying to get to do something a little bit more towards that idea. There we go, this one, ORG chest. Yep. So not only that, I'm also going to teach how to work even without the Tellage Rigger thing. But after doing the course, you're gonna see like the Tellage Rigger, and you see, oh, okay, so this button does that. That's it. Right, so let's get this. Okay, let me grab these. Oops. Oh, move. There we go. We can move it like this. Like that. This one. Okay. Too big. Oh, by the way, Dark Edge, the one behind a theory, for example, praised you in her last video. Oh, that's quite nice. That's good, that's good. Is there like a clip or something like that? I would like to see that. Let me get these tweak ones. The same here, tweak. I'm gonna make this green. There we go. And this one's gonna be a sphere. Create. Let's not scale to bone. Make it a little bit smaller. And Shift G, color, Ctrl C, copy bond, oops, not constraints, but copy bond shape. There we go. And this one as well. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. So let's see. Now that we got this, we can move it like this. Beautiful. Beautiful here as well. Let me see this one. Yep, pretty good. I'm gonna have to think. The rigger guru. Yeah, there are lots of people that are better than me. And that's why I try to keep learning as much as possible. Most of the things that I learned was with Pierre Picot. I don't know if you know him, but it's really like famous blender rigger, I'd say. So let me grab these and also make them yellow. There we go. So this one. Okay, this, let me get this fruit, create, edit. Let's see, what do we have here? Not individual origins. I want it to be this one. Then let me grab this here. Pull you forward. Let's, wait, move. Move. There we go. Okay, and this one around here should be fine. Nice. So 2 bone, get that one there. And there we go, create. Perfect. So now we have our pivot point right there. And this one, right there. That's all good. So this way, the first part of the torso is complete. I'm still going to add some things to here and here. Then maybe something in these 2 here as well. I don't know, but we're gonna see. I'll try to do something that will make like walking, turning, and doing most of the things a lot easier. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so there we go, Theology Rigger. Since this one I can say that it is already kinda complete, I can come here and create this collection. Do another one, that's going to be torso FK there, and then there is another one that's going to be torso tweaks there. And is there any other one that I would like that? Not really. So let's get these big ones. So these here, they are going for torso there. The green ones, Shift G color, they are going to the tweak ones. And these ones, FK1. Okay. Alright, all good. So we have this complete. Then we can get the tail going. Let me see. Would I like to do something a little bit different on the tail? I think I'm just going to isolate it for now. Oops. Okay, so this is another thing that I need to change. You see, if I press this isolate button, this is going to the center there, and that's not supposed to be how it should work. This is mainly because first I'm using medium point here, but this should change it automatically to individual origins. And then boom, now it works. So there we go, we got the rotation isolation there. Nice. I'm going to have to tweak these later, but for now I will just work on these bones right here. So there we go. Let me send them all to temp collection. Okay, we got all of them. All these bones here. I want to create a tweak chain. There we go. All the bones are created. I only want the ORG ones, so let me search for them. And let me make this be the active one and create FK from tweak chain. It's going to do something weird there. I don't know why, but if I go to edit mode and go back, it works. So this is mysterious. So again, let me get all the ORGs. I don't need them anymore. Just send them back. Now I want the Control FK ones. Control FK bones. Okay, all good. They're S2 to scale them to their original size. And we're going to have something like this. Nice. And now that I have it, I can create the rotation chain. Do I want to do anything different? Actually, this way of rigging tail for me is pretty much good, because I'm able to get the wiggle bones in the FK in the small FK ones, and I can make the actual control of movement of the tail in the bigger ones. So I'm actually gonna keep it like this. All right, so have it all selected, create rotation chain, boom, and it's done. In this case, we're gonna have like create control, tweak, FK, tail, and something. These are not supposed to be tweak bones. These are FK. These are the actual FK bones. So let me search for these control FK ones. Shift H. Now that I have this here on control F2, bones, find, let me see, what do I want to find? These are the big ones, so they are not FK. Well, they are, but they're a little bit different. So let me just change FK to FK chain. Like this. Okay, Alt H. Now I can grab the control tweak. Let me see, control tweak FK, control tweak. Or tweak FK. These are the ones that I want. Shift H, just to be sure I got it right. So there we go. Control tweak FK tail, all of them there. Control F2, and I'm going to change it. I'm gonna remove that tweak to, oops, not only that tweak, but tweak underscore to nothing. So we have something like this. And another thing that I want to do is to scale them by 2 as well. Okay. Alt H. There we go. Nice. Now we get these 2 bones, one on top of the other. Don't forget to drink water. Okay. And since we have this, I just need to make some interesting shapes for them. First of all, let me get the tweaks. So tweak. And make their color green. There, green. Okay. Nice. We got it. Now let's see the other ones. Control I. Get that one. They're gonna be yellow. There we go. Okay, good. So I want one of these FK ones. And so this is Control FK tail 001. So let me get here to rigging. FK limb. Create. And that's going to be it. Because now, let me just copy this to everything. I should be able to get all the Control FK ones. So Control FK. There we go. All of them selected. I'm gonna select this one here as well. Ctrl C, copy bone shape. Oops. Let me Ctrl Z. Alright. Ctrl F. Ctrl F K C for tail. Okay, now it should work a little bit better. Get that one. Ctrl C, copy bone shape. Nice. Now we have this. Okay, that's good. These are going to be the FK bones. So they work just like your normal FK chain. But these ones, the big ones, they work in the chain there. Something like this. So in this case, let me get a shape that I have here. Asset browser. Simple Y central line. Put it there. But this one, I want it to be here. Okay, now I can get back to timeline. Bring this down. Select the rig again. And there we go. Down here and Y center line. There. That's it. Okay. So these are going to be the other shapes. Control FK chain. So control, well, let me just search for chain. And then I can keep this one as the active. And there we go. Okay, so this way, the big bones, they're going to control the rotation of the chain going forward. And the small ones, they are going to control locally there. Really good. So in this case, for example, if you're using like wiggle bones to animate or something like that, you would just set these smaller bones as the wiggle. And that should, well, that's basically it. Okay, so if that is the case, let me then come here and create a new collection for the tail. And here, I'm gonna need, let me call it tail controls. No, let me separate. So this is going to be tail chain. Let's see, whoops. Tail chain. Tail FK. And another one, tail tweaks. There we go. Nice. So Control F, all the chain ones going to come there. The Control C, Control FK. Nice. They are here, and these are the ones. Let's get here, tweak, there, there, Ctrl C, copy bone shape, and then let's get the sizes correct, at least a little bit better than this. So this one, something like that is fine. .5. Nah. Wait, this one. Something like this is good. This. Let me. Let's continue. 30. This one, something around here. This one, 7. 40 should be fine. 780. 40. By 20. Something like this, and those are the ones. They are fine like that. Nice. Okay, so we can grab all of these and tweaks. Good. There we go. Then tail and torso complete. This was actually a lot faster than I imagined. So let's see. In this case, let's continue working on it then. Let me grab these. Yeah, I'm gonna need them. I'm also gonna need this one. Send it to this temporary collection. There we go. We got it like that. This here, I'm gonna change the name to control tweak neck 001. There. And then I can select all of these. Create tweak chain. There we go. It's going to create something like that. This here I don't need because I just need to parent that one to this one there. So there we go. We got something like this. And then we got this one doing something like this. And there, this one like this. Okay, not bad, not bad. This here, that's good. And this here, that's also not bad. And see, the head. Be careful with that, but okay, okay. Nice. All right, so now that we have all of these, I'm just gonna grab these here and create the switch chain. So this one, I'm gonna send it up. And so let me get here that one to 1 and this one to 0. There we go. So we have something like this. This might not have been the best way to do things, but it's fine. Let me just parent them again. So there we go. I'm parenting these ones, and there. One there, this one there, and this one there. Now this one here, one here. I can just shift R to repeat the last operation. Good. Okay, so now that we have it, first of all, this one, I'm gonna need to create an intermediate bone. That's gonna be sent here, so just bring it back. This is not mch int ik head, this is going to be mch ik head parent, just like we've done with a lot of other dinosaurs so far. So until here, nothing really changed, and this is why I'm doing it quite fast. So let me shift a D this one, and well, just select this one here as well. Copy rotation. There we go. Just copy it. something like this. It's all good. But this one is going to be parented to the head. And this is the MCH head target. There we go. Alright. We are gonna have something quite weird, but we can simply come here, select all of these, go to pose mode, Ctrl Alt C, and remove the constraints that were there. Okay. We don't need constraints there. This one is parented to this one, and this one is parented to this one. Good. So I'm gonna use this to be the parent, well, not the parent, but the target of the IK to this chain here. Then, there we go, inverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there we go. Now if I move it, we're gonna have something terrible there. Why is it? Let's check. So this is parented to... Ooh. There is someone here that's parented into that there. Okay, so it's this one. This one I can just completely unparent it. Now it should be fine. So let's see. Yep, now it works. But it doesn't work exactly the way I want, because I want this here to follow the rotation of that one right there. So I just need to click this button, and then there we go. We're gonna have something like this. Yep. That's all good. Now we are going to do the same thing that I did in the tail here, but for this part. So for that, pretty simple. We select everything there, create rotation chain. There we go. We're gonna have something like this, and well, we're gonna have to change the names again. So these ones, the Ctrl FK. So let me search for them. Ctrl FK, Ctrl F2. We're gonna change FK to be FK chain. FK chain. There we go. Something like this is good. And now we're gonna get tweak FK. These ones. Ctrl F2, and we're gonna change this tweak underscore to nothing. Okay, so I got it there. I will most likely scale these. Well, so let's just do it right now. There they are. Now they're scaled. And this way I'm gonna be able to just put it all within the correct shape. So let's get this. I want the Ctrl FK. Ctrl FK chain. Let me get the Ctrl FK chain first. Ctrl FK chain. And I can get it and just hide. Now I'm able to grab these. Put this one as the active. And then, first of all, I can make it yellow. And after that, I can get this FK tail there. This one, too. There. This one. Everybody with the same shape. Not this one, though. This one's gonna be different. Okay, Alt H. And there we go. We're gonna have something like this. Now let's select all of them and make them yellow. These big ones, they are also going to be that Y one, but I'm gonna leave it for later because this way I'm gonna be able to see it in the actual position there, so how it's going to look on the neck. Okay, so these are the ones up here. They are already pretty much fine. I can get all of these, copy the bone shape, copy this here, and even copy the color. The same for this one. I can also make it yellow there. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna have something like this. Okay. Not bad. And then now we need to get the switching working. Well, not only that, actually, because we need to parent things. So as we can see, these lines here, they all go into the root. And that shouldn't be the case. So I need those two to be parented here. This one will be parented here. This one here. This one here. This one here. And this one is going to be parented exactly where it is. So that's not going to change. Okay, so now if I grab these, that's what happens. Okay. Now let's make this follow the chains correctly. For that, copy transforms to chain. I need from MCH IK first to MCH switch. And the constraint name is going to be IK switch. There. Okay, that's good. Now again, copy transform to chain. Control FK. MCH switch. And this is the FK switch. Nice. So what is happening here? Let me get MCH switch there. If I turn this down, we see that we change from one change to the other. So that's basically the mechanism of IK-FK switch. So there we go. But the way it is, it's kind of broken. That's mainly because, well, these are in complete different places. Actually, let me check. The other MCH switch is in the correct place. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay, so let's grab all of these and put them down to where they should be. So just deselect, repeat, deselect and repeat. And there we go. So this way, if I get here the MCH IK head and move it, yeah, let me do it like this. Not bad, not bad at all. If I rotate, there we go. Good. So let's save it. And let's get the shapes in it. For example, these ones. Well, first of all, let me get rid of the things that we are not gonna need anymore. So orgs, no need. Go away. MCH switch. No need. Go away. These ones I'm gonna need, but I will need them at another time. Not now, not yet. So these MCH. I would have to make some things in there, but well, let me see. There we go. This one. Do I need this one? Not really. I can remove it, and I can change the name of this one. No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Well, let me see how I can get the FK chains. So there, control FK chain. Shift H. I don't want the head. Only these. This one is the active, and so I can come down here, search for the Y center line. There. Okay, that's good. And right click, copy to selected. And there we go. We already have... This is actually not bad. This is already in a really good position there. Wait. So this way, this is what we're gonna have at the moment. So, well, okay, okay. Now then, I just need to grab these tweak. So that tweak, all of them. I'm gonna select this one, Control C, bone shape. Everybody with the same shape. That helps. Nice. Nice, and this looks good. Let me see, am I going to... well, let's do the shape of the head, since we're already here. So that create, edit, rotate it to there-ish. Make it be local, there. Y. Something like this. Scale it down. And then let's shape it. Whoops. So something like this. It's already pretty nice. See, there, one around there, this one here, this one, fill it, can we? Wait, okay, okay. Too big. Scale it down. Now let's try to get the shape of the head. Maybe this here I can even pull in a little bit more. Yep. Okay. Okay. Well, let's start with this. Okay. With this, we got the head shape. Not bad. So let's select all of them, Ctrl C, and copy the shape. Something like this would look a little bit better. It's fine, it's fine. Right. As long as it's not too... I mean, it's not making it difficult to see what is underneath it. It's okay. So there we go. Alt H in there just to unhide anything that I might have hidden, but it seems like there is nothing like that. So there we go. Then let's create some... Sorry for my phone there. Let's create some collections. This is going to be the head, head, neck one. I want one that is going to be just things of the face. So let me just put it already here. Face. Then let me create another one that's going to be, oops, neck, FK. Let me even split it even more. Let me neck chain, neck FK, and neck IK. Good. Okay, so in this case, let's see. Do I have anything MCH switch or anything like that? I don't think so. Let me just search for FK. So all the FK ones are going to be sent in there. Oh, actually, there is another one that I'm gonna need to make here. Let me call it. I already have the face tweak, so this one's gonna be the neck tweak. There we go. So I can search for the tweak there, send them to the correct place, and now it should be, yep, that's the only thing left. Get all of those, and there we go. Neck IK. Okay, good. So in this live, I think I'm gonna stop here. We've already done like the tail. The tail is complete-ish, I guess. Let me see. I might add something in there, but it's kind of complete. Yeah, because of that right there. I'm gonna need to check if I'm gonna do something about it. But if I'm not, then yeah, the tail is kind of complete. The neck and head thing there is also complete. The chest, well, the torso area is not complete. This one I still need to add some other things to it. But well, this is basically going to be it for today. Let me save it. Okay, we're good, we saved. So yeah, if you got all the way here, don't forget to like the live, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed yet. And again, if you want some assets and some dinosaurs and some things for your game animation or anything like that, we have lots of them in our stores, and so you can check it in the links down the description. Also, our Discord server is open, so you can pop in that, and if you have any questions, suggestions, then yeah, you can ask it there. So that will be it for today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.